Explanation of Maurice Merleau-Ponty's concept of the chiasm. Maurice Merleau-Ponty, a French phenomenologist, introduces the concept of the chiasm as a fundamental structure of embodied experience. The chiasm, derived from the Greek letter chi, describes a reciprocal intertwining of subject and object, self and world. In this framework, Merleau-Ponty rejects a purely Cartesian split between mind and body, arguing instead that perception is a dynamic intertwining. In the chiasm, the perceiver and the perceived are folded into each other. We are both in the world and the world is in us. Central to the chiasm is reversibility. Merleau-Ponty emphasizes that we reach out to the world with our senses, but simultaneously the world reaches back and shapes us. For example, when I touch an object, I do not simply occupy a detached observer's position. Instead, my tactile involvement folds back into my sense of self. Thus, perception is not a passive reception, but a mutual entanglement. Contrast with René Descartes' dualism. Merleau-Ponty's chiasm stands in stark contrast to René Descartes' dualism. Descartes famously posited a rigid separation between res cogitans, the thinking mind, and res extensa, the extended body. In this Cartesian scheme, mind and body are distinct substances. Perception for Descartes is a process mediated by the mind, which interprets the body's sensory inputs as distinct from the inner mental life. In short, perception is a secondary abstract act of the mind upon the external world. By contrast, Merleau-Ponty dissolves this dichotomy. In his view, the body is not a mere vessel for the mind, but is constitutive of experience. The chiasm replaces Cartesian separation with a holistic intertwining. The body is both a means of knowing and a field of being. Significance to perception in cognitive science. The chiasm is pivotal to rethinking perception. Rather than being a passive mirror of an objective world, perception is an active, embodied engagement. This reframes cognitive science, which increasingly acknowledges embodied cognition. Our mind does not merely interpret abstract representations, but is rooted in bodily capacities. In epistemology, the chiasm has implications for the nature of knowledge. If we are intertwined with the world through perception, then knowing is not a disembodied act of pure reasoning. It is a situated, embodied process. Thus, epistemology is reconfigured as a practice emerging from our situated, embodied being in the world. In summary, the chiasm provides a dynamic model of how we are entangled with the world, offering a crucial corrective to dualistic epistemologies and paving the way for a more integrated, embodied science of knowing.